Yeah. I think we got all those pictures moved in. We're about to give them the perspective. Yeah, you know what time it is. Where we at? You know where we at. You know. What time is it? Mine. It's probably about time to start this thing. The perspective. Yeah. We like to get back and get down right on into it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, yeah, I'm not even finna play with y'all today. We're gonna go straight to what I was talking about earlier. I know if you were watching, waiting, hoping, thinking, you already know there's some stuff going on, and we need to discuss it concerning this little situation we got with this what's these people called, presidents, vice presidents, and all those parties and general and all those things that they've been doing. So let me get this set on up so we can discuss it. I had showed you guys some clips about Nancy Pelosi and them and all they were doing with stock trading back in 2021. So now this is way back in 2021 when I told you guys back then that Tesla alone was up 1,800% on the stock exchange. Where is the bottom of this page? Oh, wrong side, sir. Okay. Hey, I'm glad I found that because I thought I was gonna have to redo all this. Okay. We all ready. Yep, sure is. Hey, yeah. Let's roll this. This you did it. Hey, caught red-handed. Now this one today is kind of like I'm very happy about it because I wasn't looking for it at all. I was trying to mind my own business. Seriously, I really was. I wasn't studying none of y'all. I was trying to do something else. I had some business to take care of this morning, and I was trying to go take care of that business. That's all that was on my mind. And God was like, hey, I want you to take a look at something. And I was like, really kind of busy today. But I'm glad I did take a peeky deeky because guess what I found? I found something very, very interesting indeed. We're going to do a little more setting up. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing something today, but I decided, let me go ahead and get this. Let me get this one because this is a good one. So we're going to go ahead and let's go to the screen. Now, pictures, let's go up. Trump Media and Technology Group. Number 1, 2, 3, not 7, 8, 9, or several hundred, just 3. And that's important because I want you to look at the market cap down here too, because that just reached that point when the stock got up to the $71, $71 range. So what I'm looking at here, listed on September 30th, 2021. That's what it says there. That's when it was listed. Now, that's ridiculous. Oh yeah, let me show you this first. Now, I told you guys back in 2021 how much money these people are making in Washington while they tell us we don't have the money to fix your streets. We don't have the money to fix your schools. We don't have money for books. We don't have money for healthcare. We don't have money to give you guys anything. Nothing. Quit asking. That's what they said. Now, Tesla at the time when I posted this was up 1,876%. And that was since 2016 and Trump took office. Now, of course, you know about buy, sell. And let's say we move these dollars over to an offshore account where these people will never see, track, or be able to understand how much money we actually have. So, you know, that's kind of amazing to me that we don't, think that they that evil Knievel. When we know they evil, it's kind of like, what's wrong with us? So again, now if you're looking at this stock from the listed point in September 2021, let's say we took a little dip, October, it really didn't go down that far. Went down to 990 something. That wasn't a real big dip, but it was still your last opportunity to get in before they sent it out of range from you for a couple of months. And then your attention probably went away because it became something you knew you couldn't afford. And of course, just like with anything, it goes up and it comes back down a little bit. And guess what happens when we need 200 and hold up. No, it's like $500 million is what we need. So we can post bail and nobody's going to give it to him, right? Nobody is going to loan him some money. But guess what? From out of nowhere, magically delicious, we're going to find that money we're going up on a Tuesday. We're going up on a Tuesday. That's what we're going to do. That's kind of like a song, ain't it? We're going up on a Tuesday. And on this Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, of this March 26th in 2004, we saw Trump stock that didn't nobody else know about go all the way up to $70-something. I haven't even checked to see where we closed at because it was ridiculous damn enough for me at that point where you could have sold your shares, got out, got that money you needed, and it can come back down and these people wouldn't know anything about it. You want to know why? Because nobody knew about the stock. I didn't even know about it. I was watching some other stuff and God was like, I want you to take a look at this. And I was like, really today? Kind of busy. I got stuff to do. Really don't want to play with this today. I got something important to do. And then this pops up because I'm like, I'm trying to avoid the stupid of the day being the conversation about Diddy leaving town. That's the highlight of the black culture right now. We could care less about anything else. See if we can be the first one to get a good Diddy joke in. Priorities, people. And then we have a boat crashing into a bridge, which again, to me, it's kind of shocking that the boat would crash into the bridge. We shouldn't have tugboats when we coming up a harbor. I always thought we did. Now with cutbacks, layoffs, and 250,000 people every quarter being employed because those job numbers are going up. Maybe they weren't hiring tugboat people. Maybe they were firing them because, somehow Google lays off 20,000 people 1 month and we still have good job numbers released by the Democrats. I don't know how it's done. Hey, don't look at me. They the ones counting those numbers. But again, you have to trust them because why would they lie to you? It's not like they're liars. Now, again, back to these numbers. If we're going to look at this from a PerTspective manner, how much did he need to get out of jail free? Because the new sermon I heard the preachers preaching is love money deeply because money covers a multitude of sins. Now, we have a Jeffrey Epstein situation that I hadn't heard anything about since Diddy's situation, unless Diddy Steen is connected and somehow swallowed up by the Trump news effectively. But people, I need y'all to wake up, really, and think about what it is they're doing to us consistently. And I do mean consistently. They're telling us they don't have the money to do this. They don't have the money to do that. They don't have the money to do this. We can't afford this. but every time we turn around, they seem to be making money. How is it that the preacher's making money? How is it that the politician is making money, but the people who actually pay the salaries of these people are struggling? It makes no sense to me. And I'm hoping that it starts to not make sense to you either. Because at some point, we have to be responsible for this. Not that, we knew they were low down dirty shames when we voted for them, but I think after 30, 40 years is, it's quite obvious now that if you fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, shame on me. If you fool me for 40 years, damn it, I'm ashamed. I'm literally ashamed. But let's take a look over here again, people. Is that 3 employees circled over here in red? Storm founded in 2020, and 3 employees. Come on, people. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 2 billion cap. What is this thing here? A Trump media tick? Seriously? Ain't nothing Trump doing worth $2 billion. Nothing. Nothing. Not nothing. This is called funneling money into a president's or ex-president's hands by your family and friends. And today we just going to call them Washington, D.C., the ones who know and love and want to make sure that he gets out of jail and he gets to brag about how he got the money out his pocket because, he worth so much money. He worth so much, but y'all didn't expect me to find this, did it? Hey, I didn't expect me to find this. This is like wow. So I don't know how he's going to say he came up with the money. I don't know. All I know is this media group with 3 employees should be something we're discussing, ladies and gentlemen. We should really be discussing this on somebody's everything. 3, put that back up there. 3 employees. How do 3 employees? And they gonna say everybody else is contractors. If y'all don't stop, everybody else is a contractor, and you worth $2.69 billion. At some point we're gonna have to take responsibility for everything that's going on. And when the kids decide, you know what, y'all didn't even try to fight for us. You didn't even attempt to. You just laid down and went and got drunk, and you didn't vote right. You were just listening to these people. We know they actors. They were on TV saying you're fired. That's what they do, say you're fired. And then the other guys sent all our dads to jail instead of the rehab. But you guys consistently go in and vote. And can't y'all hear that lady slurring? Yeah, she may be back up for the 81-year-old, but can't you hear it? The slurs? It could be her second language could be English. Is very possible. And that may be why we can't, I can hear the slur. You may not hear anything because sometimes your mind blinds you from something because your proud moments have you celebrating for nothing. The accomplishments of these people, and look at all they've done. Let me tell you something, people. These people didn't know that your water lines were going to eventually get bad and need to be replaced. They have an infrastructure bill now so that your streets can be fixed because they had no idea that over all these years, maybe if we save some of these $1 trillion we sending over here and bombing the shit out of people, or even the ones that we're just using to test the weapons, if we just test them a little bit less, we could have all these streets fixed. We could have all these water lines replaced. We could have had better pay for every employee in America. We could have had mental health care for the people. because mental health care would have led to physical health care. See, if we're mentally strong and not stressed and not worried, then we'll be physically strong. We'll want to be up and at it and out. Because if you're mentally strong, you want to participate in society. You're depressed by laying in the bed and staying at the house all damn day. Them depressed people. Happy people get up and want to get out and skip around and do something. But then y'all got people out here shooting people and walking around with damn AKs and stuff because it's America. And the Second Amendment said it's freedom to carry guns. I got to do this. Let me tell y'all something. In 1776, they had muskets. They didn't have machine guns. I don't think they had a damn AK-47 with a banana clip that you could possibly own and walk around in the streets with because, you know, we got the right to bear arms. I think that if somebody had possessed a banana clip wielding AK-47 back in 1776, there's no fucking way they would have wrote that. No way. They would. They'd be like, we're gonna freedom of expression, yeah, and you know, right to bear arms. You know, you can roll up your sleeves anytime you get ready. You know, you can definitely show your arms. But they would not have put in there, yeah, that you can walk around in the damn grocery store with an AK in your back. Scaring the hell out of these kids like you on damn Grand Theft Auto up in here. But trying to make things make sense to these people is, you know, ain't trying to make it make sense. I'm just calling y'all out on this crazy because y'all about to run up in here and puff daddy me to death in the next couple of days. Y'all about to try to tell me so much about the ship and it's possibly terror related, knowing damn well it is terror related. Terrorizing allegedly by one said on evil Knievel as politicians. Now, I say this because it's the same thing I said in October when 1,200 people were attacked with 650,000 missiles. So they had, they used actually one missile per person if you do the math. And some of those missiles missed, which means they had the worst generals planning in an attack in the history of the world. Probably some of the dumbest ever. Or, and you know, here's a alleged thought, you know, my perspective on things is that was just like I think this is. We're going to do something so that we hide the fact that we're trying to do something else. See, we really want that beachfront property. See, that's really what we want. Want that beachfront property. Now, I can't tell you I want it. If I mention it and then we get it, you're going to look at me funny. But if I sacrifice a few for the many, a few people for the many of dollars that we can make from that beachfront property and casinos and resorts, hotels and restaurants that we're going to put on that beachfront property. Oh, it's 1,200 too many. But think about how many people we will have moved to that beachfront property. Palestine who? What is a Palestinian? Oh, see, that ain't got nothing to do with us. See, right place, wrong time. That's all it is. And since we have the backing of the most giant ignorant force in the world, we should be okay. We should be okay. And then the giant ignorant force says, you know what? You must then check my resume. My resume say Germany. And who did we have beef with then? You wonderfully genius ass people, your smart asses. Who did we beef with? Well, guess what? Psych. We was playing. We ain't got your back. We finna pull out. We've been waiting on this moment. Waiting for this moment. We've been waiting for this moment to pull out. Just like a girl with a basketball player, you are not going to get pregnant. Pulling out. So now if they are going to leave you there, little bitty man in a big truck, bombing somebody, and they walk away and say, that was terrible what y'all doing, even though, I know we told you to do it. And I know we said we got your back. And I know we said it, but we was lying because we wanted y'all to start something that you can't finish, and then we're gonna get out the way, and then we're gonna stand over here on the side and let somebody else handle our enemies, because they think they Jehoshaphat, and you don't. No, you're not gonna be using no spiritual law on nobody. I'm gonna tell them what you did, and that's gonna trump all stupid, because the truth sets you free. And now if y'all go ahead and try and get your stuff together, and let's get some peace talks going. Take these people to the table and start talking and say you sorry. That shit was stupid. And then you look at the real enemy of humanity, the bomb making, plastic ocean dropping, digging up all the oil, and actors for president as America. It's like a damn shame. And I'm like, people, we have to utilize strikes, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom to assemble. We have to utilize these things. We don't need that Second Amendment right now. I'm hoping we will never need it, because at the end of the day, your politicians are pretty stupid. They just talk real like blah blah blah. Y'all ain't really just talk to them. Hey, you got to talk to them. They really. Let me repeat some shit to you. Let me repeat it again. Now, if you ask them, what color is this over here? Throw them off. They go in a circle and walk off. You're off script. Don't take them off script. They need to stay on script. They're the actor pretending to know something, so that you continue to just go in and blindly go straight down the line D, straight down the line R. Let's not think about this at all. Yeah. Your kids, we all get nursing homes. And they're going to be nursing homes where we have to take care of ourselves, because those young folks are going to be like, y'all crazy. Y'all think we're going to take care of y'all, and y'all act like y'all didn't know nothing what's going on during this time right now in history. You going to act like you didn't know nothing? Y'all just voting for actors? You don't know nothing? Mm-hmm. And it started with our parents, Ronald Reagan, hopping up in there. So come on, y'all can say whatever you want to. This is us. This on us. It's all on us. All on us right now. We got Trump finna get out of jail, free card. And look at this. That's just get out of free. That's just get out. Just go ahead and leave. This is today right here, people. This is today. This is March the 24th, 2024. Is it 24th or 26th? Today is the 26th. March 26th, 2024. That stock just went bananas. So you can say whatever you want to and not want to pay attention to what really is happening. And you can just keep voting how you voting. And at the end of the day, when your kids grow up and they come back and they look at you and they say, y'all caught them doing wrong. And it was like for 30, 40 something years of wrongdoing, like 50 years. When did Reagan come in and turn them taxes around? Well, hell, we can go back to the 1940s when they started bringing in the Germans from prisoners of war, and didn't tell nobody. We can start then. I think I'm serious when I say Oppenheimer, Einstein, bomb making jokers. If I was an evil genius, I would have took over. I sure would have. It makes sense to me. I'm just sorry. Oh, you can say what you want to. I don't think he would have did it. Shit. That's exactly what it. Especially if so check this out. Say you the smartest bomb physics is making, and just in the you that dude, and then they want you to make bombs to kill people just like randomly because they evil Knievel, and you decide, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take over the government instead. And so you really stopped them from being evil, but that was like early 1900s. Early 1900s. And unfortunately, your body died and your plans were corrupted by money, which is usually the corrupting factor. So they build another threat, create another show. Dynamic show of force is needed this time to pull off this scene of the movie. Still in charge, Germany, but a whole new Germany now. Hitler's Germany. Hey, you think about it. I have, and I'm like, that would be the evil genius plan. Damn it. It's kind of like saying they got weapons of mass destruction over there. And here's some fake ass letters and information. And hey, I'm going to say it in a suit with my chest poked out and point my finger, so it has to be the truth. And then I'm going to tell you, we don't give a rat's donkey butt about what you think. We here to save American lives, and we going in to get him. And guess what else? We didn't find nothing. Oopsity. But it was bad intel. You have to excuse us. We got some bad information. Yeah, a lot of people died. I know that's terrible. Yeah, it is terrible. No, we did not find the weapons of mass destruction. However, we did our best. Go America. Y'all finna get a go Israel in a minute. Until people get tired of y'all, and I'm like not scared, like, F y'all, we ain't finna deal with this. But I think it's bigger than that. I think all the leadership around the world is y'all evil Knievels, and I think y'all just acting. I think all of y'all in power work together to keep this show going. That's all it is to me, a show. You just, we ain't fighting really. Because let me tell you something. If I'm mad at somebody, if I'm mad at you, and we finna go to war, I'm coming after your ass. So I already know. It's like when Putin said, and I told you spiritual law, they got to tell you before they do it to you. And since you don't do anything, they get to do it. Putin said, I ain't going to kill Zelensky. No. And then they say, if some doofus tells you that's against the, what is that? Is that like, did I do that? Them balloons? But if some doofus tells you that that's the rules of war to not kill the president of the country that you're at war with. If somebody says that, I want you to ask them who wrote that and then when. Because I bet you anything, the people don't agree with it. I bet you none of us out here with kids or nephews and nieces who might have to go fight agree with that. I bet you we don't agree that if you got a problem with the president, take it out with his ass, leave the troops out of it. I agree with that part. Now, hey, the king should be the first one out there to fight. Y'all can't get along. Y'all can't talk. Well, give him some swords. Give him some swords. Why in the hell would I be trying to fight? See, they tell y'all, you're fighting for the freedom of the country. We taking democracy around the world. Are we really? Sounds like we taking plastic and trash and paper bags around the world and halfway designed buildings. I'm telling you, you can make a whole lot of stuff look good with some flashing lights, but it ain't a pyramid around here built by humans in this past United States of America been born. Y'all are downgrading humanity far past anything I thought. We supposed to be heading towards Star Trek. And we are not gonna make it, don't look like. Because me personally, I'm sorry. I'm losing that that ability to say you can do it, because I had a conversation this what's today? Tuesday. So this was Sunday, maybe. I had a conversation Sunday, and it was like I didn't even know if I was talking to a real person. I really didn't. I'm like, what's going on in your mind? How is your brain working? You know, I'm really seriously asking that question. Like, how is your brain functioning? Because it doesn't make sense what you're saying. And for you to process it in your brain makes me really think that, maybe if this is the reality of the day, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong if that's the reality of the day, is what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that to be mean to anybody. I'm just saying, though, this is serious. If that's the reality of the day. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it was, just so we'll be able to be on the same page. I'm gonna say it differently, but they gonna know I'm talking about their ass. But and then I'm still like, maybe. So if you do watch this and I'm talking about you, holla at me, because I ain't gonna say your name. So, but holla at me, because I don't know if I heard you right. Maybe I heard it wrong. That's what I was trying to find out. I was trying to get you to quit arguing, because I'm like, it just don't make no sense to me. I don't see how your brain sees it like this. So we were talking about men and women and abilities. So, offensive, about to get, again, don't get all on. I don't know which one. I guess if I say it in the right order, it might not be so offensive. So I'm going to say it in reverse order this time. Okay. I'm going to reverse the order, so hopefully it's not offensive. Okay. So if a man and woman, say you got two children, they're twins, boy and a girl. All right. And you raise them with a science, math background. And both of them go to the same classes. They learn the same things all the time. Is it possible for them to be equally test equally, and score at the highest ranks? Certainly. Yes. I wholeheartedly agree. You provide access to the information. You train them the same way. You teach them, give them what they need rather than what you think they should have. You raise them and nurture them. Yes, I think men and women compete same level under those circumstances. I do. Now, this is where I said I don't know if we were communicating right or did it get lost somewhere. But no, I do not think that if those same twins were raised with a father or mother who has a basketball background and they wanted to be professional basketball players and they had the same access to training equipment, coaching staff. You could have Phil Jackson and damn it, what's his name? Pat Riley. You could get Phil Jackson and Pat Riley to coach both of them at the same time, but you're still going to have to put his ass in the NBA and her in the WNBA. And that's because of how God made men and women. That has nothing to do with whether or not they had access to weights and training. That doesn't have anything to do with that. Because if a woman can compete with a man like that, then you're actually sleeping with a man. That's not a woman anymore. That's a man. There's a reason there are two different body style types. There's two. And those are, when I say two, those are extremes right there. See, this is where the dumb comes into America. And I don't like to talk to y'all because if I say it's hot and cold, then I got to hear you say, there's a warm. And then I want to stop talking to you because you're stupid. Of course, I know it's a damn warm. It's a whole lot of variations in between the hot and the cold. The fact that I shouldn't have to say that shit every time we have a conversation means that you learned something from the last damn conversation. Or at least I would hope you learned something from the last conversation. So those two extremes, ladies and gentlemen, we got the men, we got the women, we got the masculine, we got the feminine. We got all those in the middle of those two things. Hopefully we won't have to keep addressing that point right there. Okay. But again, men and women are made differently for a reason. And I like that reason. I find that reason over there where she is to be extremely attractive, very sexy. Yes, I do. Now, say what you want, say what you will. But there is supposed to be differences in us. We're not all supposed to be the same, ladies and gentlemen. And I wish y'all would get some damn sense and quit trying to compare yourselves to one another as if you are supposed to be. I can do everything a woman can do. I can do everything a man can do kind of people. You're not. I'm not trying to have no damn babies. I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do. I can cook. Yeah, I can clean and I can iron. But guess what? Nowhere did I ever see anything said that a man is not supposed to cook. A man is not supposed to clean and iron. There were single men throughout history. Do you think he depended on a woman cooking for him? Really? That was your thing? Okay. Well, see, again, we can do dumb. And like I said, I saw the way we communicate could very well have something to do with how people are understanding us. And I'm at least willing to say, let's try it again. Because we were watching a movie, and this is the same. It's no different. It's the same thing. It's like LeBron is not finna be beat by no woman out here in no basketball. I don't care where she was raised at. And I was trying to tell my cousin, I was like, that's a movie, dude. Yeah, it's a movie. And if it was a man or a woman in this particular scene, let me just be clear. In this particular scene, if it was a man or a woman, I would have said it's still a movie. I was making a point to him that I won't make to y'all because it ain't none of your business. I was trying to make a point to him, and I don't know how he heard it. Like, well, you trying to say a woman can't do what a man can do? I'm like, well, can't nobody do that right there. But I'm wondering, what do you mean by a woman can't do what a man can do? Like, let's go further into this discussion. And as we went further into that discussion, it became a, what the hell is you talking about kind of moment. Like, there's a WNBA for a reason. It is. Now, um, when we're talking about knowledge and wisdom and understanding equals physical fitness, we're not supposed to be. We're not supposed to be. Like, shit, why would you want to be? But hey, I can't change y'all from who you want to be. But again, two extremes, all that stuff in the middle. Now, are we done cussing? Yeah, I think I talked about it. Because I'm not talking about no rapper and no damn boat. Like I told y'all, this Trump stuff is ridiculous. And y'all really, 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 really dropped the ball on this one. Well, y'all didn't probably know nothing about it either. Because I really, I'm going to have to tell you on this one, I didn't see that coming. I didn't. I didn't see that coming. Nothing about that. I didn't even know Trump had a media and technology group. I didn't even know it. I thought all his businesses was falling in Mar-a-Lago River Pond, about to be seized by the government, taken away, as if they kept saying that on the news. Now, normally, especially in the September 30th of 2021, there would have been a big old bell over ringing and a IP, what is it, an IPO talking about when it was going to be listed for Trump Media's Group so that everybody could know about it, and CNBC and amendments and, all them CNBCs and stuff would have been talking about it. But did anybody hear about this one? Did y'all, anybody hear about that? Did anybody get an email about that? Nope, nobody. Me either. So give me a second. Let me go cut that off. Hey, I'm gonna hit you back on film. So at the end of the day, that's all it is to it, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all can take a look at this again, see what it is, figure it out. Ask yourself, 3 employees worth $2.69 billion. Is that possible? Is it really possible? Or is this that moment when we actually got them? You ask yourself, did we catch them? Did they finally do enough for y'all to say, hey, these people are evil Knievel? And they doing it. They right in our face doing it. They not even trying to hide it. They right in our face. And they don't seem to care at all about getting caught. Because you know what? Nobody's ever caught their ass. So you tell me, what we gonna do about this one now that we didn't caught them? What we gonna do? I need y'all to tell me, what is it we gonna do about this one? Because this is hot damn ridiculous. Now, we gonna holler at y'all. See y'all next week. Don't forget, check out the meal this Saturday. Journey into another session with him, Werner, Buxton. Got some good news too coming. I think we got a very close partnership coming, I think. Real excited. So be sure to check out that on Saturday. And I think that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for riding with me for these 44. We'll be out of here by 45. Hey, y'all, take care of yourselves, and don't forget now, your kids, this is what this is for. You know, your children. So I stay on y'all because who else is responsible for this? Us. We did this. Us, Generation X. We got to fight this fight. We got to win this joker, man. Let's do this. We out.